everyone, welcome to week 8. I wanted to just do a little mini micro lecture over the discussion that is due this week. So, this discussion that is due this week is called Getting Connected, the Case of Social Networking. And it talks a lot about, of course, the importance of social networking, but also about building your brand. So, networking establishes connections with individuals. We can network at social functions, we can network at work. It's all about, who do you know, making that connection with each other. So, in a lot of times, it's reaching out to strangers, which can be intimidating, but you want to create those professional networks, which is what LinkedIn is about. LinkedIn is about creating these social networks. In fact, one person every second joins LinkedIn, and just as many people, probably more, are on Facebook. So, whether you were talking about social networking on Facebook or we're talking about social networking on LinkedIn, with both, you are building your own brand. So, what does that mean when we say building our own brand? It is the perception of yourself that you're putting out there on social media. So, like through LinkedIn, you're linking who you know, how many people you are linked to. That says something about you. What you do for a living, what your skill set is, where you went to college. So these are all common points that you create with other people. Oh, you went to Purdue, I went to Purdue. When did you graduate? Oh, I graduated that same year. You work in the logistics industry, so do I. So there's that professional networking that is going on with LinkedIn. And again, that helps to create your brand. You're showcasing who you are for the world to see. The same thing goes on social media sites like Facebook. You can go on someone's Facebook page and you can learn, do they like to travel? Oh, look, there's pictures of their kids. Anything about them personally and professionally, you can find on Facebook. So, what it is that they are showing you is they are creating for you in your mind the idea of who they are. Now, is it always accurate? No, but nonetheless, people are creating an image of themselves and they put that on Facebook for the world to see. Nothing wrong with that. Here's where you have to be careful. One of the things that my company does is when we are thinking about hiring someone, not only do we look at their LinkedIn, but we also look at their Facebook page. So there's certainly nothing wrong with you out there showing yourself having a good time. You just want to be careful that you're not showing yourself doing something inappropriate or saying something inappropriate. You want to make sure that the brand that you are putting out there in the world helps to complement who you are. And you want to stay true to your values. Be who you authentically are when you're dealing with the social networking, whether it's through your LinkedIn account or your social media account, because networking is about building your brand and managing those relationships. So, using social networks as a vehicle to market oneself and for making professional connections is becoming increasingly common, as well as using these loose ties or connections through others to open up professional doors. So in an increasingly social network era world that we live in, be conscientious about the brand that you are putting out there. Okay, I'm here if you have any questions. I look forward to reading your discussion posts. And I'm here if you have any concerns. You all have my phone number, and our semester is nearly over. I will talk to you soon.